Hello, everyone. I got these college football playoff rankings pulled up from last night. Gonna be reacting to them and talk about how I think everything's gonna play out. Um, right now, spots 21 through 25. And go through it like ESPN does. Make y'all wait, even though y'all probably already know. Houston, Arkansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Texas A&M. Those are the 5 spots. No real issues with this. I would like to see Louisiana higher. I feel like going 11-0 after losing to a ranked Texas team at the time. It's a pretty good record. Um, I think they'll handle App State. I know they're projected to lose, even though they're the home team to an Appalachian State team that has not been as impressive as they have been in the Sun Belt in years past. We'll see what happens. Spots 20 through 16, Wake Forest, Utah, NC State, San Diego State, and Clemson. I would like Clemson above San Diego State. I think they're one of the best teams in the country right now, ever since they started that win streak. I mean, their only loss has been to Pittsburgh since the NC State loss, and Pittsburgh's 15th in the country right now. I'll get to them later. Clemson's a better football team than SDSU. I know SDSU is 11-1. I know they're in the Mountain West. I love them. I root for them every week. Caden McDonald, former high school teammate of mine, is on their team, and Matt Arise is a crazy punter. He may go top 3 rounds. He's that good. But yeah, nothing like to debate about here. 15 through 11, Michigan State, BYU, Iowa, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh. When it comes to this, I would like to see BYU lower. I really would. I don't get BYU at 12. I don't think they're the 12th best team in the country this year. I get they're 5-0 the Pac-12. That's great. They lost to Boise. They've lost. Who did they lose to? Baylor. I mean, they're a good team. Are they better than Iowa, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, and Wake Forest? No. All 4 of those teams are beating them. At least in my opinion. If they put it on a neutral site or a road site, I mean, if it's in Provo, you never know. It's a tough environment, but especially with Iowa playing a Big Ten championship, I don't think they have a good shot. But I think if you're 11-2 and Big Ten champion and chaos pursues, I would like to see Iowa in there over Ohio State. I mean, who wants to see a 2-loss Ohio State team with no championship in the playoff? But looks like the committee's already made up their mind. Spots 10 through 6. Notre Dame's at the 6th spot. They drop below Oklahoma State. I agree with that. Who's Notre Dame beat? Their best game this year is losing to Cincinnati. That's their best game this year. Wisconsin's out of the playoff, top 25. It's just not going their way. Ohio State at 7. I mean, I guess you got to make them the best 2-loss team, don't you? I would like to see teams above them due to bias, but I guess you got to put them there. I wouldn't have minded them putting them below Oregon again. I wouldn't have minded that. Ole Miss jumps Baylor. If you ask me, I didn't see enough for Baylor to drop. They played Texas Tech, who's been on and off this year. They've got blown out by Texas, blown out by Oklahoma, blown out by TCU, and then they've beat teams like then they beat Iowa State. And they kept up with Iowa State and K-State at the least, and those teams have been on and off as well. So, I'm not going to dog them for that, especially the backup QB. Committee did. Ole Miss is good, though. They got a guy that, if there weren't 2 losses, would probably be the Heisman Trophy winner. But because of that 2 in the loss column, he probably won't get it. And Matt Corral. Top 5. Georgia's 1. Any surprise there? I got a real problem with that. 2, Michigan. Makes sense. It'd be the number 2 team. Alabama didn't look good against a sloppy Auburn team with a backup quarterback. You give the nod to Michigan there. Bama is 3. People were mad about that. I don't have a problem. If Bama loses, they're out. Put them wherever you want, 3 to 5. They're not going to make the playoff unless chaos happens if they lose on Saturday. Cincinnati 12-0, fourth ranked. When your best win is Notre Dame, and that's your only good win of the entire season, SMU kind of failed you this year, losing all those games late in the season. You got a shot. You're playing the 21st ranked team in the nation. Go beat them by 2 touchdowns. Go beat them by a touchdown. Don't let it be close. Don't lose the game. And you're in the college football playoff, I think. Oklahoma State's number 5. I think it should be win and get in for them. Of course, if Alabama wins, it shakes it up. I think if Cincinnati wins by 0.5 points, they deserve to be in over Oklahoma State. Will the committee agree with that? I don't know. I think going undefeated and beating a top 10 team is perfectly good enough. If they lose, they lose. I don't think Oklahoma State's doing much better, you know. But yeah, that's my reaction to the playoff rankings. I'll make another video later in the week predicting some of the big games and talking about them. That's just my overall reaction to them. And how about A&M? 25 down there, 8-4. Them in Arkansas, 2 8-4 teams in the top 25. Who would have thought the SEC would have 8-4 teams in the top 25? Really helps out Georgia and Alabama's resume, doesn't it?